And NDTV is in Gaza. Pressure to arrive at that ceasefire was prompted by the very large number of children wounded or killed in the violence, more than at any time in the past. The vulnerability of Gaza's young is nowhere more evident than in children's ward of Gaza's biggest hospital. NDTV reports from the Shifa hospital on how every bed is a heartbreaking story of a young life, shattered perhaps irreversibly. And yet one of them, 10-year-old Muhammad, despite major burn injuries, had a message for leaders of the world. Like children all over the world, let the children of Gaza live freely.
Inside the children's ward at Gaza's Al-Shafi hospital, we meet Noor, just 6 years old. She was shifted from her home in Beit Hanun in North Gaza to a nearby UN school. On the morning we met her, a shell had exploded in close proximity and she was brought here with shrapnel lodged in her stomach.
They were in their home in Beit Hanun and Israel asked them to evacuate it, so they went to an Al school and she got injury today in the morning.
Oh, in the morning?
In the morning.
At a UNRWA school?
Yeah, no, they didn't target the school. They target something near the school and she got injured.
Within moments of her being admitted, new neighbors, Khaled and Yamin Jabir, both 4 years old, both from Jabalia, one with shrapnel, the other with burn injuries. Even on a day when the violence ebbed somewhat in Gaza, the children's ward of the Al-Shafi hospital, Gaza's biggest, continued to remain busy. Now, children have always been the victims of the conflict here in Palestine, but this time, perhaps more than ever before, we're told that the death toll today has hit 1,400, of which 500 are just children alone. Overstretched and under-equipped medical system can barely cope. Marzoub Musa, 6 years old, was playing outside his home when a tank shell hit. Marzoub has shrapnel in his lungs. He needs to be evacuated for specialized care, but he is not getting permission.
طحال وعنده برضه شظايا في الرئتين واخذوا تحويل على اساس يحولوا في الخارج.
What are the doctors?
They want to transfer him outside of Gaza, but until now he didn't get approval for this, because here in the hospital, like this surgical soap, so they can't make it here, so they asked to transfer
him out to Egypt.
Not Egypt,
somewhere else.
And he got another injury in his head.
Okay. Last question to them. Did Israel give any warnings before they attacked?
اليهود أعطوكم أي تحذير إنهم هم بدهم يقصفوا؟
ضرب صرخ وجاي بدون أي تحذير.
Suddenly
ما بحدوش إلا اللي بدهم يقصفوا بالطيارة.
No warning.
No warning.
المدفعية ما بحدوش.
They don't warn.
And this is a very tragic thing to say, but these children are in some ways the fortunate ones. While we were here, we saw continuously ambulances rushing in, bringing the wounded. And we saw before our eyes 7-year-old Abdullah Samarla from Beit Lahia was evacuated to a place called Too Far to a Shelter. A bomb landed there and he tragically lost his life. And it's these images and these statistics that those who are determining the outcome of what happens here must pay attention to, because otherwise this is destroying the future of Gaza's young. If nothing else, these images, these statistics should cut through the fog of blame and politics to force the world into acting. Don't hear it from me. Hear it from Muhammad Alalia, all of 10 years old, with burn injuries and fractured arms, and yet these powerful words.
توجع عشان أطفالنا مش عايشين في حرية. أما في المدن العربية يعني في عندهم أطفال قاعدين بحرية أكتر من إحنا اللي قاعدين فيها، مبسوطين مرفهين، كل شيء عندهم محتاجوه، كل شيء عندهم. طب إيش يعني إحنا مش زي باقي المدن العربية ولا إيش إحنا؟ يعني إحنا مش أطفال؟ طب إحنا أطفال زينا زيهم. يعني أنا بحكي للعرب ساعدونا بلد غزة، لو إنكم مسلمين كان بتحرروا الأقصى وبتوقفوا معانا، بس هم بدهمش يحرروا الأقصى وخلوهم محتلينها. الحرية اللي بعيشوا فيها هم إحنا بدنا نعيش فيها.
With Nihamasi and camera person Sanjay Mandal, Srinivasan Jain in Gaza for NDTV.